India, 2024. The world's largest democracy went to the polls. Expectations were high. The incumbent government, led by the charismatic but polarizing Narendra Modi, sought a third consecutive term. They had promised continued economic growth and a strong Hindu nationalist agenda. The main opposition, the Indian National Congress, attempted to regain lost ground. They promised economic justice and a more inclusive vision of India. The campaign was intense. Rallies drew massive crowds. Social media buzzed with political debate. Observers predicted a close contest. Yet few could have foreseen the seismic shift that was about to occur. When the results came in, they sent shockwaves through the nation. The incumbent government suffered a stunning defeat. The Indian National Congress, written off by many, emerged victorious. It was a watershed moment in Indian politics. This unexpected outcome has raised many questions. What factors led to this dramatic shift in the political landscape? Was it a rejection of the incumbent's policies or a yearning for change? How will this election reshape India's future trajectory? These are the questions this essay will explore.
The Bharatiya Janata Party, BJP, under Narendra Modi, had dominated Indian politics for a decade. Modi's charisma and his party's focus on Hindu nationalism had resonated with a significant section of the electorate. The BJP's economic policies, however, had drawn criticism. Inequality had grown, and unemployment remained a concern. The Indian National Congress, led by Rahul Gandhi, faced an uphill battle. The party, once synonymous with Indian politics, had been struggling for relevance. It sought to capitalize on economic anxieties and promised a more inclusive vision of India. It pledged to address unemployment, strengthen social welfare programs, and protect the rights of minorities. The election results defied expectations. The BJP suffered a major setback, losing a significant number of seats in the Lok Sabha, the lower house of parliament. The Congress, exceeding all predictions, secured a comfortable majority. This victory marked a stunning comeback for the party and signaled a potential shift in Indian politics. Several regional parties also performed well. This underscored the complex and fragmented nature of India's political landscape. It suggested a growing desire for alternatives to the two main national parties.
Several factors contributed to the unexpected outcome of the 2024 elections. Economic anxieties played a significant role. While India had witnessed economic growth, the benefits had not been evenly distributed. Rising unemployment, particularly among the youth and agrarian distress, had created a groundswell of resentment. The Congress successfully tapped into this discontent. They positioned themselves as a party that would prioritize economic justice and address the needs of the common man. Their promises resonated with voters struggling to make ends meet. The BJP's focus on Hindu nationalism, while appealing to a section of the electorate, also alienated others. Accusations of majoritarianism and attempts to redefine Indian identity raised concerns among minorities and secular sections of society. The Congress, with its message of inclusivity and its commitment to protecting the rights of all Indians, appeared to offer a more reassuring alternative. Social factors also played a part. The BJP's attempts to impose a singular cultural narrative met with resistance. India's diversity, both cultural and linguistic, asserted itself. There was a growing desire for a society that respected pluralism and celebrated differences.
The 2024 election results can be interpreted as a mandate for change. The electorate, it appears, voted for a different vision of India, one that prioritizes economic equity, social justice, and inclusive growth. The Congress, now tasked with forming the government, faces the challenge of translating this mandate into concrete policies. The new government will need to address the economic anxieties that propelled them to power. Creating employment opportunities, reviving the agricultural sector, and controlling inflation will be crucial. The government will also need to address social divisions. Promoting communal harmony and protecting the rights of minorities will be essential to maintain social cohesion. The election results have also sent a strong message about the kind of politics that India wants. The electorate has rejected divisive rhetoric and majoritarian tendencies. It has shown a preference for a politics of inclusivity and dialogue. The new government will need to govern with sensitivity and ensure that the voices of all Indians are heard. The world will be watching closely to see how India, the world's largest democracy, navigates this new chapter in its political journey.
The 2024 Indian general election represents a pivotal moment in the nation's history. It signifies a rejection of divisive politics and a yearning for inclusive growth. The task ahead for the new government is significant. It must address the economic anxieties of the people, bridge social divides, and uphold India's democratic values. The world watches with anticipation. The future of India, with its vast potential and its complex challenges, hangs in the balance. The outcome of this election will have far-reaching consequences. It could redefine India's position on the global stage. It could shape the lives of over 1 billion people. The journey ahead will be closely observed. Will India emerge as a beacon of hope, demonstrating that democracy and development can go hand in hand? Please subscribe for more news and give a like.